Hi guys, I am back today with another Pat McGrath video. Today I'm going to be doing like a get ready with me with the Pat McGrath Bronze Seduction palette. It is so beautiful. This is just the box. I've actually got the palette in front of me, but I just wanted to show it off because literally her artwork is something that we should celebrate and that I want to show off everywhere. And I actually would love some like wall art. Like Pat McGrath has started doing some like clothing and stuff like that. I'd really like to see some of her palettes turned into like canvases that you could hang in your makeup room, your craft room, wherever. So in case Pat McGrath ever watches this, please make some canvases out of these because I would hang them all over my house. They're beautiful. They're like gorgeous. So in any case, I'm going to be doing that, and then depending if my head stops hurting, I will also do swatches of a bunch of lipsticks and lip glosses. I have a massive collection of her lip glosses. Not massive, okay. It's fairly sizable. I would, however, like to add some of her new Opulus glosses to my collection as well, but I don't have them. The struggle is real. I'm like, don't buy them. Don't buy them. You've got a whole bunch of glosses. You have a bunch of her glosses. You have a whole bunch of Jeffree Star glosses. I'm trying to think, I swear. Oh, I've got the melt glosses now, but I've been on a melt. I've been on a gloss kick this year. I'm just saying, like, 2020, that's the year for my lips to shine. In any case, so I am going to just dive on in. I was watching American Dad. It's like the trashiest show ever. It is. It's trash, but there's this one part where the alien on the show is like, dive on in, and the hands and everything, and it's stuck in my head. So in any case, so I am literally just going to start with the highlight under my brow. That's what I like to do, and that is Skin Show Divine Glow. And it's the lightest color in the palette. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just show you the palette too, since we're here? Instead of just making you like kind of imagine what it looks like. It's beautiful, and of course, unfortunately, I'm never going to be able to catch all the shifts that there actually are. Ooh, wait, that was a pretty good one. Like, you can see this. Like, oh! It's just nobody does it like Pat McGrath. I was going to say like Sarah Lee. Oh my gosh. I got a sweets problem, and it's, you know, now kind of coming into... What's up with this today? It's coming into my makeup videos now. So in any case, I'm just going to go in with Skin Show Divine Glow, and it's the top left color. Not that that probably really matters to you guys. I'll let you know when I get into the special shades. You'll be able to tell because they're going to be special. So in any case, I'm just going to put that in my brow arch area. Sorry, it's just so beautiful. Oh, Pat McGrath, how I love you. Let me count the ways. Just beautiful. Okay. So, I've got that. Then I'm going to... I actually have no idea what I'm going to do, but that's the joy of makeup. You never know. Then I'm going to go into... What color is this? Entrapment. Ooh. And I'm going to... I'm so like... Oh, headaches make me weird. I'm telling you guys. But I'm going to take Entrapment all the way up to underneath that brow bone color. And I'm just going to put it on a brush. And kind of work back and forth. And then I will go back and circular motion just to buff it out. Beautiful. Same thing with this side. And I might need a little more pigment. I didn't grab a lot. But back and forth and then circular just to buff it out. Eyebrow. I feel like my eyebrow's doing some weird stuff, but it might just be a shadow. Maybe I'll just a dab will do. A dab will do. A little bit more. Okay. And it just goes on so easy. Like, it's just gorgeous. And I'm going to put that underneath too. I know this is a big brush, but that's okay. Same thing on this side. It's just gorgeous. Just perfect. So now I'm going to go into Disobedient, and I'm going to just put it into my crease area, and I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to go in gently because these are super pigmented. Same thing, just back and forth, working it into that other shade, transitioning the two colors so that hopefully there is no line of demarcation. Gonna do the same thing on the other side. If it gets on the lid, that's okay because I am just going to cover the lid with other stuff anyway. Like, I know a lot of people like to put concealer on their lids if they, where's my wipey? If they get a bunch of transfer onto them, but, I mean, generally speaking, if I've got a decent shadow, I can pretty much just build it up and then you won't be able to tell that there's a bunch of other stuff underneath it. Generally. They mostly come at night. Mostly. Okay. Me and my fuzzies this week have been like real. I don't get it. Like they're everywhere. Okay. Do I want to? I'm gonna darken this up a little bit more. And just like that. Okay. I am also actually, you know what? I guess I'll just use the same brush and I'm just gonna try and take just the tippy tip of it and get a little bit on it and go underneath. Same thing. Oh. Okay. I'm so like, I'm a weird one today. Okay, so now I'm going to go into Extreme Aubergine and I'm going to put it in my outer V. And again, I'm going to just gingerly touch my brush to the palette itself because they pigmented. That's fine. That's fine. I needed hair in that eye. That's alright. And I'm just going kind of a weird rubbing motion. But it kind of varies, like, depending on the brushes, like, how I apply it. So it's never quite the same. And, like I've talked about in other videos, different formulas require different brushes. Like, for these, I really feel like, you know, my Morphe brushes work really, really well. So I'll just continue to use those. Like, in fact, if you go back and compare my last Pat McGrath video, when I accidentally started off with my Wayne Goss brushes, like, this is just much easier. And my cat will probably start making sounds because he's about to start getting into trouble. I can sense it. Same thing on the other eye. Just working it out. Gonna hopefully match that shape that I've got on the right side on the left, but just gradually building it out there. I'm gonna just do the same back on the other side just to kind of make it a bit smoother looking. I wish the lighting wasn't so weird in here because what looks okay from one angle looks really wonky from another, so it looks like it's alright. So the only thing is, I will say that it kind of fell down here a little bit, so I'm gonna take my wipey and just wipe it away a little bit. Actually, I don't know why I did that. I really could just I'm gonna go back in with the same brush that I used underneath to begin with that first color and just like fill it back in. Because I'm actually going to take a little bit of that darker color and put it under, as I tend to typically do. Hey Sky, if you could make up your mind so it could stop jacking with the light in here, that'd be super. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound outside. It's probably a school bus, but boy, it was just interesting timing. I was like, ooh. Okay, I'm just going to grab and put that very close to my lower lash line, waterline, because I don't want to get that like too intense under there. Okay. Same with the other side. I'm going to make this side a little bit more defined. I actually plan to do a look using the gorgeous red in here. It's the Blitz Flame color. On Sunday, I'm going to go live. There's a Pat McGrath group on Facebook, and it's awesome. And they're actually, like, it's one of the few groups online that is well ran, and everybody's nice, and even occasionally Mother, Pat McGrath, gets on and says nice things to people on there, and she's just really uplifting, which is really cool to get feedback from, you know, a makeup artist of her caliber on a group where, you know, it's just a bunch of regular people getting together, you know, showing their appreciation and love for her products. So I think that's really cool. If you guys are so inclined, check it out on Facebook. Just search up, like, I think it might even be just PMG. You could type that in and then just be like, Pat McGrath, look it up. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I'm sorry, I'm in so many groups on Facebook, it's not funny. But in any case, so I'm going to go live on Sunday in there, and I'll probably share that video here as well, just so you guys can see it. In case you want to try anything that I do, which I don't even know what I'm doing yet. That's kind of the theme of every day. So, okay, now that I've done that and that and that, I think that I'm actually going to use Bronze Blaze. I've not used it at all so far. I've pretty much stuck to, like, the red colors, like, in my day-to-day when I've used this. Actually, you know what? I might go into Guilty Pleasure a little bit first and put it on my outer V as well. Okay. So I'm just grabbing that. I didn't take off any of the aubergine color, but I just put that Guilty Pleasure right over the same brush. And I'm just gonna pat that, because I kind of feel like her shimmery shades do well. Why did I just get so loud? I feel like they do pretty well on a brush when you just kind of tap them in rather than spreading them. Although I'll do both just to see. I'm gonna take a little bit more. I'm gonna do a little bit more on both sides. Take it up a little further. Yeah, in my opinion, I still like the patting motion a little bit better than, I like the packing better than I like the swiping, but swipey, swipey. Sorry, my cats are like, barefoot. Okay. And then, actually, I will probably use the same brush to pick up the Bronze Blaze color. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. Oh, I forgot. I've got to not do that on these videos. Whoops. And I swiped with that, and I don't like how it went on as well, so I'm going to pat. Pat, 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 pat. I'm going to pat the pat. That was really awkward, but kind of true to form. Okay. I'm also going to kind of just put a little bit underneath the lash line. I think I might go in with my finger. Yeah. Hello, beautiful. Okay, I've kind of just packed that onto the lid on both sides. I've left yet a little bit more room because I'm not nearly done. I have not yet begun. I'm actually going to put a little bit more Guilty Pleasure in the outer again, just to kind of blend those two together a little bit more. Okay. And I think I'm just gonna have to go for it and put the VR Fire Up Opal up on my on the whole thing. Like, I know I just put the Bronze Blitz, Bronze Blaze, my bad, but And I am playing around. I'm using my finger. Oh my gosh, it always looks like I'm flipping you guys off. I'm so sorry. I'm really not. It's just the easiest finger for me to work with on my eyelid. Which is kind of strange, really, but... Oh, I love you. This color, I'm going to turn so when I put it on, you guys can hopefully just immediately see it. Because it is just the most glorious shade in the whole existence of shades, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, why are you so pretty? Oh, I got problems. When I put this on, it's like symphonies, choirs. I would actually really like to see Pat McGrath turn some of these kinds of shades into single shades that were available. Now, I'm not an advocate of single shades. It actually kind of drives me nuts to have them. But at the same time, I'd love to have it in a form where I could maybe, like, I know that these you can't depot. Like, I've seen, like, people in, like, the Pat McGrath group that I'm in depot them. And they've got, like, a weird spongy bottom as opposed to a metal base. So if you go to take them out of your palette, you're going to be sorry. But I'd love to see them, you know, so that you could move them around into, like, your own customized palette. Oh my gosh. I mean, that concept's not new, so I don't know why this is so hard to get out. And I'm just going to pack a little bit more on, because more is more. And sometimes you just want to be extra. Okay. Gosh, dang, that's gorgeous. I'm like, it's just so much yes. Okay, so now that I have all of that on, I'm just going to kind of clean up the under because I kind of got like real wide with my actions. And in fact, I might take just a little bit of the Astral Luna Gold into the very corner of my eye. Use my pinky. Gosh dang it, I wish I could get... Ooh. December. Take it there. Take it there. There is no small usage about this. It's like, boom, it's there. So, there's that. I'm so excited. I'm really obsessed with these palettes. They're beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen anybody make a look that I didn't like or couldn't appreciate in one way. I mean, not everything is everybody's style, and that's okay. That's why makeup is so fun and so transformative, because, you know, I may look at a palette and see, you know, this kind of look, and you may look at it and just want to use only dark colors or only want to use the lighter colors or whatever. You may want to put it on your forehead. I love, okay, totally off subject, but I love Wayne Goss, and I love that he swatches stuff on his forehead. It makes my soul happy. I don't know what it is, but I can so relate to that, because sometimes I'm just like, you know, the arms just aren't doing it for me. Maybe I just, So in any case, I really dig that. I'm going to attempt to gently set this palette over here. Ah! I just did some weird stuff. Sorry. I apologize. And I made it weird there. But I'm going to get in close so you guys can kind of see this. Oh gosh, why are you so pretty? My only thing is I need to start being a little bit more cautious when I'm putting things on, because I do have this, you know, lines because I'm getting old underneath my eye, and when I get glitter into that, I feel like it just does nothing but enunciate that, pronounce that, make it more pronounced. Goodness gracious, whatever. So okay, I'm gonna put my liner and my mascara on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I have finished my eyes. I am super happy with the way they turned out. I can't believe I got such a decent wing and liner. Got such a decent winged liner. That doesn't typically happen. Usually, I swear, like, it's a constant struggle of, oh, I've built this side up too much. Oh, I built that side up too much. So I just put some of that on, and now I'm going to swatch some lipsticks for you guys. So the very first one I'm going to do is the color Realness. And it's in this gorgeous, amazing, beautiful packaging. I'm just like, look, even when you open it, like, stop. It's so gorgeous. She's just got phenomenal packaging. Like, I really like her packaging. I really like Charlotte Tilbury's packaging. Actually, there's a drugstore brand that's coming out with some gorgeous packaging soon. I think it's like Makeup Revolution or something. and it's their blushes, and it kind of looks like, on the inside, it kind of looks like Cover FX, like those blush quads, no, sorry, blush duos that they did, but the outside is like so gorgeous. They have one that's like pearled, and they have one that's like bejeweled, and I'm getting those. It's happening. So actually, all right, fine. So this is realness. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's probably not true to lighting. That's the downside. And this is not like the most perfect, you know, application. I'm not going for that. I'm just trying to show you guys. I literally closed it completely up so I couldn't put it back in. But again, this is the color Realness, and this is the LUXETRANCE formula. She's got a couple different formulas, but I think all of mine are LUXETRANCE. I know there's MATTETRANCE, and then there's another one too, but I don't have that one. So there's this. Who does that? It's so weird. Okay. And my tubby cat just tried to jump out of the window. Hang on a second. Let's see if we can get her. December. I might get to show her to you guys. Hi, baby. Come here. Hi, little girl. Oh, no. So this is December. She hates being held, but she's being a good girl. Isn't she fluffy and beautiful? Like, look at all the pretty colors of her. Are you gorgeous? Can you say hi? Hmm? She's being so good right now. This, like, never happens. This is a fluke. Anyway, so that's her. You usually hear her. She likes to get into everything. Leo's hiding under the desk because he knows he's in trouble. But she's just like my fluffy lover girl. Well, she's not mine. Well, she is mine, but she's Dad's lover. I mean, that's all there is to it. These cats love him. Yes, I am putting foundation over my lips because I feel like a lot of times whenever I swatch stuff, my lips get really red. I'm winded. Okay. Whenever I swatch stuff, I feel like my lips get really red, and then you don't see the true tone of stuff as easily, so hopefully that'll help. The next one I'm going to do is La Beja. I'm probably saying this wrong. I'm sorry. I don't pronounce like anything that's in another language well at all. I have no affinity for like the nuances of like rolling your tongue or any of that kind of stuff. I know you wouldn't roll it necessarily. Okay, I think you wouldn't roll it in that, but whatever. Oh, I don't think I've even swatched this yet. Oh my gosh. Exciting. Everything's coming off kind of orangey, but it's not. Like, it's kind of like, I guess it's a bit of an orangish brown in the tube. So, I don't know. It matches pretty well holding it up to it, but for some reason in person it looks a little different. So, it could be, that's my chair squeaking. There's that. Okay. Wipe this one off. And yeah, in real life, like in this lighting over here, it looks normal. Okay, not that it didn't look normal before, but it looks more like I would expect for it to look. We're gonna get red real fast, aren't we? Okay. And I am wearing the Pat McGrath foundation again today in light 3. I try to, if I'm gonna do a video, keep it all one thing. Like tomorrow she's releasing, sorry, my lips are starting to peel. Tomorrow she's releasing her concealer and a pressed powder and some brushes, and they look really great. But I have a lot of oh my gosh, words. I have a lot of like foundations and concealers and stuff already, so I'm kind of like, I'm trying really hard not to buy a bunch of stuff. I guess that's where I'm at. But boy, I want to. Okay, so this color is Valletta. Sorry, I'm just not there. And this is beautiful. It's like a more nude color, at least in the tube. Ooh, I like that. See, this is something I would definitely top with one of her glosses. Like, on a normal day, I'd probably top this with, like, Pale Fire Nectar. Or, on a special day, like, I kind of pulled some of my other ones out. I would probably use what's this one? Carnal Desire. Like, seriously, you know, you can't really tell, but this is just, her glosses are something special. They really are. And I know not everybody likes Jeffree Star, but so are his glosses. And I don't know why people seem to not like them very well, because texture-wise, they're very smooth on the lips, and they have such really interesting shifts to them, kind of like these do. So, okay. I probably should have just paused the video for these parts. Sorry. You're along for the ride now. The next one I'm going to do is Donatella. And gorgeous packaging yet again. Can you do any wrong? I don't think so. Get off my face, fuzzies. And this one is also kind of a nude color. Oh, that was a long fuzzy. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Okay, this is something I would wear every day, for sure. I mean, I've used it, so I already know I would, but I really like that. I don't know why I'm doubling it up. I'm just going to take it off. Makes me sad. Okay. I may come back and use that with something over the top of it for my final look. Next one I'm going to use is Lust Angeles. I like her names. They're cool. Okay. And this, oh my gosh. She has such beautiful packaging. She really does. And this one's also kind of a nude color. You can never have too many nudes, but in real life, it's a lot more mauve-y nude than it's probably picking up. Like brownie mauve-y nude. But I like that one too. I like them all. Clearly, or I wouldn't have bought them. Okay. And I know I'm missing a few. I don't know where they've gone. I mean, I'm kind of like, I've got cats. They like to bat stuff off my counters. It is what it is. So I would assume that they're the culprits here. But I also have kids, so no, I'm sure my kids didn't do it. Okay, so next I've got Omi in 1995. I'm going to try 1995 first. These are the small ones that came in like little 3-packs. Great deal, especially when you can get a coupon on them. Like occasionally Pat McGrath has like little sales, and then Sephora does too. So, ooh, that's soft. What formulation is this? Darn, I don't know. I think this might be the MATTETRANCE, actually. If so, this is really nice. This kind of reminds me of another one, too, that I've put on recently. I'll get back to you. This reminds me of something. But that's 1995. I like that a lot. That's actually... It's a really grungy, awesome color. Like, for me, I grew up in the 90s, so this is like... Takes me right back. Okay. Oh, my poor mouth. Okay. This one is Omi. Sometimes I see birds in the windows and they attack the windows, so that's probably what just happened. That is really pretty. Looks a little bit berry toned on me, but I still really like it. Because typically I'm not into berry tones. Like, at all. Not my jam. But that was Omi. And I'm going to condition the crap out of my lips when I'm done with this. Sorry, I'm like looking into the camera, not into the camera. I'm looking into what I see, not what you see. Not helpful, I'm sure, but hi. Actually, I'm going to take like 3 seconds and like put a little dab and then wipe it off of the Laneige. Ah! Words. Oh, it feels so nice. Say goodbye to it. Goodbye. Wow, that pulled off a ton. Okay. Now we cover it back up. And I'm going to start with the lightest glosses first. Some of the darker ones are really nice because you can like keep them kind of sheer and then build them up to be the opacity that they are in the tube. So it's kind of nice. Some you can, I mean, it's nice to have the flexibility in a shade that's not like all or nothing, you know. So the first one I'm going to do is Dare to Bear Lust Gloss. And this is really cool. It's actually like a very light baby pink with gold kind of reflex inside of it. I really like that. I've used it a bunch of times actually, but I really like it. You can still kind of even see a little bit of the gold on the actual lips, which I think is really pretty. Don't mind me and my paper towel. Okay. The next one I'm going to do is probably my absolute favorite that she has, and I am obsessed with this, and it is Pale Fire Nectar. And it is also like a pink with gold, but it also has like greeny blue too. So it almost kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the green and blue that is up in this color up here, but within a pink. And they are just so soothing on the lips. It's not even funny. Like, I could just leave this on and my lips would probably feel a lot better. But they are just creamy and soft and smooth, and I mean, they're beautiful. They just have so many facets to them, and they're very individual. Okay. Let's see here. The next one I'm gonna do is Flesh Fantasy. Ooh. And this is kind of like a mauve-y nude as well. Oh, that's nice. That's very comfortable. They're probably all going to feel comfortable. But I like that. You know, just a nice sheerish wash of color on the lips. Perfect. Like, I could rock this and leave right now. And be fine with that. Okay. I make the weirdest removal face, but it is okay. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this. At least around the edge. Okay, the next one. Oh, this one's really pretty too. Holy crap. This is Bronze Temptation. And this is super unique. It is like a burnished red with some gold inflection again. And it's just, I'm hoping you can see it a little bit. It's just truly different. It's beautiful. Okay. And this is what I'm sure, like, I'll probably wait a second and build it up a little bit. But you could build up even deeper than this. And I think it would look really, really nice over, like, any of the nude colors. Or, I mean, it'd be beautiful over a red as well. But for me, I'm a nude person. Woo. That's just, it's just beautiful. Oh, man. I kind of don't even want to take it off. But here we are. Okay. All right. The next one. This is the one I thought would be really interesting, and I'm probably going to use this over the top of maybe Valletta when we're done, or what's the other one? Donatella. I'll probably use this over the top of Donatella when we're done. But I've never used it, and I've never swatched it, so I may eat my words. Dang it, there it is. There's fuzzies afoot. Okay. Ah, it's gorgeous. Just stop. This is just beautiful. And this is okay, so randomly my camera just turned off. It was like, you've run out of space. So here we are. I'm not sure where this left off, but I was just explaining the color a little bit. It's kind of a candied red with silvery blue and pink reflex inside of it. And it's just very pretty. I'm gonna build that up a little bit. And I love the applicator on these. They're just slightly curved and they just smooth right over your lips. So nice. I just am really a big fan of that. So there's that color. And so it's a little bit of a pink toned red, actually. At least in this lighting to me. And okay. Sorry, my mouth is like hateful, angry. These are all adjectives I would use. Okay, the next one I'm going to do is Lunar Bronze. And I love this one too. This is like a true shifting red to copper to a little bit gold. And I was wishing I could pick it up a little bit better. So from here it looks red, but as you get closer, it still looks red. No. Darn it all. Like over here it looks orange, but unfortunately you can't see it from the same angle. So I'll do a thin layer first. Okay, that didn't look thin. This one is fairly opaque. I don't know. It looks a lot redder. Like here, in this mirror that I've got over here, it looks like bronze. So, I don't know. I wish I could... Maybe I can insert a picture. I'll see what I can do here. I kind of suck at inserting pictures. I'm going to be real honest with you. But that one, gorgeous. Love it. Love it. If this were Love It or List It, I'd be loving it. Okay. Plus, you never know when you're going to need something to offset, like, another color that you've got going on. And, just, like, I know people are kind of, like, weird about, like, blue lipsticks and stuff like that. But sometimes I like to add... Like, Jeffree Star had a blue one, and it was, like, sheer. And I like to put that over the top of other ones, because it makes your teeth look wider. It's not like it really changes the shade 100%, but kind of sometimes can just shift it enough to really complement what you've got going on. Okay, so this one is Celestial Ruby. Oh my gosh, it's like latex red. Holla. I don't know if I'll put it on like perfect or anything like that. I might just leave it like that because that is legit. Yeah. I don't see, well, there is a little bit of a purple. Like if you look at it in the right light, you can kind of not see it at all. Okay. Well, it's there, I swear. Okay. There's that one. Boy, these getting dark for me. But think about it. If I had darker skin, oh my gosh, it would be like, seriously, I wish I had deeper skin tones. Everything looks beautiful on them. Every rich, beautiful color looks so good. And I'm jelly. Okay. Now, I would keep, like, covering my mouth, but since we're getting to the very dark colors, I don't think it's necessarily necessary. This one is Blood 2. Huh. I actually thought it was going to be a lot darker in the tube. It's got, kind of the pink and then also a little bit of purple as well. That's really pretty. Kind of reminds me of a color I used to have, but it was a matte color. Ask me what it was. Can't remember. It was a long time ago. But I do like that. That's what it looks like in the tube. So the very last one that I have is more of a brownie maroony color. And it is called Flush 4. There's something very funny about leaving it like that. It's kind of cracking me up. I'm way too easily entertained. Whatever. This has been a long video. Okay. Okay, this is one I've used before. This is another one that can be built up. So that's kind of like a first coat, and you could put that over a nude or something and it would be really pretty, or even like a pink, or not like a bright pink. I mean, you can do whatever you want. But like a pink toned nude, or like a, I don't know. It's so fun to try glosses on different things, so to each their own. If I put a little bit more, that's what it looks like. This is actually kind of pretty with this as well. But I said I was going to do something, and I'm going to. So, I digress, and I'm going to remove. And I'm probably going to put some Laneige on my lips before I do it. Okay. Slip wipey looks disgusting. Just saying. I think I actually like ripped my skin. I've irritated it for sure. I have sensitive skin. I mean, this is bound to happen. There's a proper way to do this, I'm sure, but I didn't do it. Hi. Okay. Oh, skin. I'm so sorry. And in fact, I'm going to take the actual big paddle one that I've got from today. Now, technically, I'm coming over powder, but I kind of feel like the Pat McGrath foundation is, hang it all, is so thin that it works over powder as long as you're gentle and you don't get crazy. So I really like that. And since it's a little bit dewier, I'm going to use that mattifying continuous setting mist for my whole face. I realized yesterday when I used it with the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, in case, I don't know if that video's out yet, never mind, but whenever you watch that video, if you watch that video, if anybody watches that video, that foundation was a little dry for that setting mist. So I'm glad I've got a little bit of both. Alright, I'm going to put some of this on, hopefully soothe my poor chapped lips. Oh, so much better. Okay. And then I'm going to go in. I'm going to go ahead and put on Donatella, which was that kind of nudish color. It's really pretty. It's just pretty. Dang it all, y'all just gorgeous. And then I'm going to, originally I was going to use the Carnal Desire, but I'm kind of like, maybe I'll use the Bronze Temptation. I'll try Bronze Temptation. Hope I don't regret it. Gentle. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. I say, that's what I mean about, like, if you use it over a lipstick, sometimes you can just get a different effect, and it's just right, I think, for that. Like, it looks like it's just gonna be, like, ham for it, but with just a small and very gentle touch of it or whatever, that's what we've got. Oh, hang on, let's spray. Oh my gosh, let's attempt not to spray my face off this time. Okay, better. Ugh, the smell. I'm never gonna get past the smell of this. It smells like cucumber, and it's awful. It's my cucumber nightmare. Yeah, part of this is clogged because it's like sprayed heavy in one spot. Whew! And it stinks. It smells so bad. Can't stand it. Like the original Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I liked it. I like the smell of it. This, I hate. Hate it. Can't stand it. Ugh. Every time I smell it, I'm just like, this is my nightmare. This is my face spray nightmare. Any case, so here is the completed look. I really like how the eyes turned out. I'm like, I keep staring at them, which is like totally rude. I'm trying to do a video. Stop it. I'm not vain, I swear. I'm not, because I'm like, I got some things going on. But I really love how it's just such a interesting eyeshadow. It's insane. But in any case, if you guys like this video and you want to see another tutorial using that same palette or any of the other Pat McGrath palettes except for Subversive, which I don't have, but I'll probably get eventually. Or if there's another palette maybe you guys want me to get and check out and let you guys know what I think, or maybe just try some different stuff out, let me know. Put it in the comments below. Just make sure you like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Everything's appreciated. I really just appreciate you guys being here and checking these videos out, and I hope you guys have a good one. Bye!